Yeah.
Whew. So, Remo, what's your prediction here? Who's gonna win and how?
I hate predictions. First of all, I cannot tell. Human mirror, anything can happen, but I'm pretty sure the guy in the better shape today is gonna take it, and I think that's gonna be TH.
All right. I'm just adjusting the colors here. I think we're gonna have an upset, and Yumiko is taking it 3-2. But I don't know. It's just a feeling of my gut. In the WCA America qualifier, my gut was completely wrong with praising Mio very high, and then he kind of sucked. But that's all right. Here we go, everybody. Something is wrong with the picture. There we go. That's it. It's a little too bright,
man.
right?
Do you see what's going on?
Night Elf?
He's playing Night Elf.
All right.
This is the first time in years. This is kind of what made him famous. This is kind of what made him special and what made him a fan favorite. He played quite a bit of random back then, not really in tournaments, but he was known for it. And back then, he always dodged the human mirror and always took Night Elf. This was years ago. Last time he did it in kind of a silly way against Infi in a tournament that didn't matter at a stage that he didn't care about. And he got completely demolished. It wasn't even close, looked kind of silly, and it wasn't to be taken seriously. But now, it is super serious, man. This is the last chance for him to qualify for the World Championship. And now he's busting it out again. And you know what? It's a neutral goddamn hero. I think it's gonna be a Dark Ranger.
Yeah, this might be the first Dark Ranger in a long, long time that I see in pro games. So, TH really, yeah, this is exactly what you mentioned. Always surprising, having the surprise factor for him, working for him usually. And now the overlay is not right. What the hell?
Might be an MK first against a Dark Ranger first, which I've never seen before.
Damn, this is still not working. Why the fuck not?
So, the first hero choice, it's not gonna be a Dark Ranger. Nicker will be turning in his grave. Well, he's not dead yet, but he's dead to the Warcraft scene, unfortunately. So it is gonna be the Beastmaster, the Dark Ranger. We haven't really seen her in a long time. We haven't really seen her work because of that fact. Now, Beastmaster, early on, can do a lot of damage, has a lot of pressure potential. He's waking up the creeps here with a Wisp, because the MK is going for an expansion immediately. And the Beastmaster is here to punish it as best he can.
Yeah, can he get some last hits with the Quill Beast? That's gonna be the question. Ogre Magi going down, and the expansion for the experience for Yumiko. 2 Troll Trappers now in Bloodlust mode because he woke up the creeps, but yeah, he's taking some damage. The Quill Beasts, of course, help. How many peasants will he lose? So far, nothing. Nice round by Yumiko, and I think he's gonna get this expansion up without any losses, and that is level 2 for the MK.
He's creeping simultaneously here with the Ancient of War at the Mercenary camp. So far he has not denied any last hits, which sounds silly, but it's not that easy to do when you're at the same time harassing with Quilbies, so job well done so far on both sides. And of course, with the expansion coming up now, there will have to be a counter expansion at some point, or kind of an all-in commitment. And let's see what TH is gonna go for. Also, question is, what does the MK do next? Because when you go for such an immediate expansion, oftentimes you're gonna be stuck on level 2 for a long time, and we all know MK kind of sucks balls before he hits level 3.
That's right, and he has no mercenary support at the moment because he didn't creep it to get an expansion faster. TH on the other side going for a Hunter's Hall. This might be a very, very hard tier 1 commitment. We have a shop in the middle, a lot of archers already, level 2.5 Beastmaster with a Ring of Regeneration and a Tele Staff, so I think there's gonna be a lot of pressure for him. Lumber Mill by Yumiko, of course, to fortify his expansion, and he's going to the Merc camp. Shadow Priest will help so much with the Dispel.
Alright, he's creeping up more now. Is this gonna be a super fast level 3 Beastmaster, maybe Thunderhawk-y? Thunderhawk can be amazing against Footman, but when you go up against the Shadow Priest and a Berserker, suddenly that thing isn't so amazing anymore. But it's of course flashy. In my opinion, of course, the best sub in the Beastmaster has the Bash Bear, and every pro player is wrong, but hey, that's just my take on it.
We saw it recently in the WCA America qualifier. I thought of you.
I'm of course not being too serious. It's not that great, but it's super cool. When it's level 3, man, it has Blink and Bash. How crazy is that? Alright, here we go. He continues creeping, and he's still not teching. Double Ancient of War. Huntress is coming out. Is this gonna be all-in commitment? Alright, and the Wisp is moving in. He's gonna expand Huntress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting choice, right? Going for Mass Huntress and then the expansion. I mean, this will be a very, very big push, but not when we... or at least I expected it. It's gonna be a delayed push, maybe even with a few glaive throws and then tower support once his economy is rolling, and a few upgrades and lots of scrolls. But I think with the Mercs now and with a lot of footmen that he has, he can defend it. Or should be able to do so. Towers are coming up. Shop at the expansion. It's looking good. I don't know if he has defend yet.
That's what I wanted to say. Yumi needs defend, otherwise he can't fight this army. No way.
Yeah, the push is coming. A lot of piercing damage and a few hunters to block.
He's researching defend right now. It's not that long of an upgrade. Is he going to be able to cancel some towers? We only have one arcade at the expansion. Definitely vulnerable, but TH not wanting to commit just yet. If he gets the arcane wall, that's a big deal. Of course, the MK needs the clarity's pad.
Doesn't get it just yet. He has one Dispel, gets the Quill Beast of course with it, but there's 2 more. And there's a lot more mana where these guys came from. Nice focus on the mercenaries. He's gonna kill both in a bit. Oh, nice save for Yumiko so far, but in the end, it is too much. Militia support coming in, but more and more Huntress as well. Does he have the time to get the towers up? That's gonna be the question. He's still no defend. How long does it take? It's about to be finished, and there it's finished.
So many footies again. Yumiko, the lover of footmen. And lumber mills. Speaking of lumber mills, he's low on lumber, and he's still not teching to tier 2, man. And the elf on the other side just started his deck. Of course, we're used to elves being ahead, but still Yumi's so low on lumber, this might be an extremely delayed tech for him.
Yeah, he's trying to snipe the Huntress now with the MK Stormbolt, but I think this one will be saved. Yes, it is. And the more Huntress he gets, the harder it becomes to defend this, of course, because the normal damage is doing quite well against Footman, of course, with the bouncing glaives as well. So you see the splash here. Heal score would be very much appreciated, but DH is kind of occupying that shop so far. And here's the tech by Yumiko. Quite behind. But he has a regen scroll now. The Quill Beast is there to cancel all the healing. Well done by TH. And he gets the shot. So this one unique spot on Echo Isles is going to TH. And his expansion.
Even though TH took a good fight there, he needs to be careful what engagements he takes. Because those Huntresses, once they got low, it's going to be really hard to heal them back up again. With Moonwell Juice being a limited resource, of course. And they eat up quite a bit of that. And the human on the other side always has the scroll of regen. So, Thunderhawk now in play as well, by the way. And Yumi's still on the back foot. But I'm, alright, TH is pressing forward, but I'm a little bit scared for him. Depending on how deep he wants to go, how hard he wants to pressure. Because what's he really doing here? He's gonna be canceling the Blacksmith, maybe? But, is that really that big of a deal?
Yeah, I don't think so. But he's losing some footmen and he's feeding the Beastmaster, which can be quite great. He's still producing Hunters from Double Engine of War, and the pressure is getting high. I would love to see a glaive thrower from him. Mountain King is losing quite a bit of HP, and he lost some footmen, man. He's kind of out-leveled, half a level ahead, TH is.
Ooh, that's, by the way, a lightning shield on the Beastmaster. I would love to see that on a Huntress, surrounded by footmen.
Huntress hold for TH is in time. That makes him better than 90% of the current Night Elf scene in the world. And tier 2 is about to finish, so it's getting stronger and stronger with Dryads and of course later Bears. Yumiko, 3/4, and he did save that Blacksmith, which is important for upgrades at first, and then of course later for mortar teams, which will be his saving grace, I think. But he's killing the altar, that means no Archmage, and that's pretty bad for mass casters.
It's going to take a long time to take it down, though, and already he's rebuilding it at the expansion, so I think at the moment TH not making the best use of his time. There's 3 guard towers now in the main with Masonry level 1, so there's no way he's cracking this. At the same time, Yumiko is putting the pressure on his opponent now himself, finally. This entire game, he has been on the back foot, he has been on the receiving end and had to react, but now he's forcing his opponent back, killed one Wisp, but I think he may have to TP out here. He's trying to go for the tree. Can he really get it? He's coming in for mass repair. Uh-oh. Has TH underestimated those footmen? They might be feeling the damage from the lightning shield on the hunters. Oh my god, beautiful move. He has to split the footmen. This lightning shield might be saving the expansion. The MK is using the heal scroll. No, it's not enough damage. The repair is too much. MK involved, but that's not gonna be enough either, I don't think. Footmen still 5 left alive, but they're falling quickly. Oh my god, it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Yumiko with the perfect read. Invul, heal scroll, everything, and he kills it with 1 footman remaining. Oh my god, what a read.
That was fantastic execution. He knew exactly what to do and when to do it. But Remo, I'm a bit afraid of the backlash because he lost all his footmen except 1. He's getting an Archmage now, yeah, but he only has 1 Arcane Sanctum, and I don't know, man. He needs everything now.
But the thing is, the Huntresses are gonna dominate the map now, but they can't kill the bases. Guard towers are stronger than Huntresses.
That's right. And
I think he can just camp now and chill and watch some Netflix.
Okay, so this is gonna be a level 5 Beastmaster in just a second. He has 2 heal scrolls. But you're right, I mean, a transition to Glaive Throwers would have been a great thing earlier on. But he didn't do it. Tier 3 now, on the way. Do we see any lores? Yeah, double engine of lore, of course. Adept upgrade is coming. But this is not that dangerous. This is no Demon Hunter when he has level 6, he's gonna dominate the game. This is no Warden where Fan of Knife is gonna kill everything. He has level 5 now, so yeah, it's gonna be, I think, will be level 3. But, well, can Stampede do anything? I mean, there's the Mountain King. He can cancel it
A player's forces are
and disable the Beastmaster here. He's getting some nice pickups.
Going for the Quilbeast level 3 here over the Hawk. More reliable, of course.
Very early Adept upgrade for the Sorceress.
And also breaking already. Yumiko already in upkeep. And he's not canceling anything. Yeah, and he has mass Sorceresses queued. Seems like there's gonna be a push coming real soon. And the Expo still not standing.
Triple Rex, by the way. Triple Sanctum.
TH is in so much trouble. He has a lot of gold, but he is so low on lumber. Going for a panda now. Oh, but this guy has to level up so quickly. And even if he was level 5, I would still be really afraid if I was TH.
Yeah, this is gonna take some time to get the panda up to 3. He has good shop control though, so he has all the items that he wants. On the other side...
There's a new Back to Warcraft emote, by the way, guys. So every subscriber, please give us some B2W shop.
Exactly. Since we are on Echo Isles, we kind of have to. So Panda's getting up to level 2. Potion of Mana would be, of course, the dream. He's about to lose that Panda, though. Mana stealing against the Mountain King is also not that bad, I think. And the Archmage with Mortar Team support is gonna creep. This is fairly easy. He's gonna get to level 2, and of course Water Elementals at this point don't really do too much, so we're gonna see Blizzard here most likely. And that's of course... No, he goes for Water Elementals. That's really surprising to me.
Yeah, I think Archmage on level 2 doesn't matter what you get. It's not really good. So
A player's forces are under attack.
do what you want. Anyways, supply-wise, let's check the populations. Tab 75 for Yumiko. The 70 supply push, we have seen it so much in the past. Usually, though, it's with Archmage first, not with Mountain King first. Then, at some point, it kind of rotated out of the meta. Didn't seem to be too strong anymore. But now, against this weird Beastmaster mass hunts kind of strategy, it's going to be played again by Yumiko, going up to 80 supply. Does he have the Yumiko towers with him? Of course he does. 4 ivories in his inventory, and they're being deployed right now. He doesn't want to overextend too much. He doesn't want to go all the way to the expansion and risk his neck. He's going to fortify this shop right here, because TH did a good job. He stole all of the heal scrolls. He has 3, and Yumi at the moment has 0.
There is a level 3 Panda, so the area of effect is gonna be good. He has master training for the bears, but only 1 at the battlefield right now. He's scouting it with a gyrocopter, which is nice. Second shop at the expansion because his normal shop is in the middle of the map where he can never go while he's under pressure. And Yumiko is crawling forward. He has a lot of militia here. Also a good amount of breakers with 1-1 tech. What's the tech on the mortar teams? 1 as well. How many does he have? I think 2, right? That's not enough.
Yeah, it's not many at all. He still has quite a bit of supplies stuck in subpar units. Footman, even the Berserker and the Shadow Priest aren't too great anymore. The 2 flying machines, I guess, against the Thunderhawk. But yeah, this is a big army, but it's not a really strong army, and neither are the heroes. MK is 4, that's nice, but the AM, the second hero, is only level 2, and as I said before, that's not too impressive. So he's crawling forward, and the towers are gonna have to do the job.
Exactly. This position I like. There's basically not too much you can do against this, and it's a good range with the flying machines. You have the vision, but let's see how this fight turns out. Of course, Raw is gonna be dispelled and turned over from the breakers. The blocker line should be good. A few breakers out of position here. Breath of Fire doesn't hit too much. Archmage still level 2. Mountain King completely out of the fight for now. When are the towers going to finish? That will take some time. So good position for TH. He's losing a bear here. The Thunderhawk is doing tremendous damage. The Dryad's in a good position, but he has to do something against the mortar team sooner or later. And they are. It's so far in the back that he can't do anything against it. And Yumiko, after struggling shortly in the first seconds of this fight, he reclaims the position, buying the time for everything that he needs. And this looking so good, man. 78 versus 69 supply. There's no Fury Dragons against the casters. That's of course what the gyros are for, and vision. But now he has glaive throwers. And will this be the answer to the mortar teams and the casters in general?
The town is under
I don't know. He's just pumping out whatever he can get at the moment, I think.
I feel so too. Yumiko is creating the perfect position here with the towers to fall back to. And something we haven't mentioned, yeah, the human army wasn't the perfect one, but this Night Elf army has
So many hunts.
And they suck badly in the late game. So even without these towers, it's gonna be a tough fight. The shop falls at the expansion, and of course TH has to hold this. If this falls, it's gonna be all ogre for him. Breakers, a little bit hurt here, a little bit bruised, but they have good upgrades. 2 upgrades. Heal throw now on the Night Elf side to counteract all the splash damage that is coming in. Panda is out of mana. The Beastmaster has a little bit more Quill Beast being summoned. The MK also now out of mana, getting closer though to level 5 himself, and the Archmage here nearing level 3 as well. Did he just deny a Huntress?
I don't know, but that's a heal
I didn't
scroll.
really see it.
Using it now, so everything is back to basically full HP. But supply-wise, TH is getting better. Flamethrower is now number 2, and more bears for rejuvenation. But he still has no solution to these mortar teams, and of course he will attack the Tree of Life again. And without the additional income, he can never catch up with Yumiko. 2-2 attacks on the breakers. Stormbolt's gonna hit so hard. There's one more for him. No hero focus at all by both players so far. The Hunters are mostly rotated out, of course free XP. And TH is engaging. Yumiko on hold position here so far. The Moonwall is gone, so no healing for the hero. And that's level 3 on the Archmage. Water Elemental will do good, but no mana at the moment. Bears are coming in again. Breath of Fire against the mortar teams. Not hitting too much. These breath the entire game have not been that great, but now the Bears are getting their revenge.
Are these glaive throwers actually gonna do it? This is the TH special. Usually late game we never see glaive throwers, which kind of makes sense. They're tier 1 units after all.
Town is under siege.
But I was expecting this push to just come in and kill the Night Elf in like 2 minutes. But TH, oh, the Archmage out of position. Is he in trouble? Maybe he's getting away. Heal Scroll has to be used just to save him, and he will survive. That's level 5 for the MK, by the way. A big boost in damage now as well. And slowly but surely, this Night Elf army is starting to crumble. So even though he has held for a while, it might be too much. Jesus Christ, that bolt damage on the bear gets the one shot easily. Glaive throwers, I think they're doing pretty damn well there in the back with the roar. The damage isn't too bad.
True that, but how long can he hold on? It's 80 food versus 63 now. And let's not forget, there's shop control for Yumiko. He has to send something back, like the Archmage. He was invisible at the moment anyway, or the Mountain King who has boots. So if he gets more heal scroll, he should be safe. TH has 1,000 gold though. And now takes out the guard towers one by one, I think. But they're not in a great position at the moment, so that's okay. Shadow Priest is falling immediately, but only 3 bears remaining to block all the breakers. Thunderhawk again doing tremendous damage. Mountain King is back with a heal scroll and an Invul Potion, storm bolting the Panda, who's getting up to level 4. But the Beastmaster is gonna get closer to level 6. I don't know if that's gonna bring a big change, because there's Bash and Bolt to cancel Stampede. He's losing one more bear here. Why is he on 1,000 gold? Wellspring upgrade is coming, no Engine of Wind, no Chimera attack whatsoever.
Is he actually holding this? This is ridiculous. It's always 3 bears in the front lines, and somehow they hold the line.
I told you, man, he should go for Blizzard. I told you from the start.
I just wanted to say, I think it's really time for Blizzard. Not just against the bears, it's amazing against
Flamethrowers. Exactly.
If he gets in range, which might not necessarily be the case. But yeah, I think time for Water Elementals is over. Does he have the resources he should? He definitely does. And he has to start worrying about the income at some point, because his gold mine only has 2.5k left.
Oh, and his main base 1,000. So only 3k left for Yumiko, while there is 7,000 for TH. So getting this expansion killed in the end might bring the win for TH. Oh, Mountain King, they're definitely in danger here. But there is Dispel, not Dispel, Invisible. No reveal on the Night Elf side. But yeah, he doesn't really find the good position that he wants with those mortar teams. And the Glaive Throwers again taking on the guard towers. Tremendous defense by TH so far. Thunderhawk is the winner in the battle against the Gyrocopter, of course. Stormbolt, can he go for a surround? He's kind of trying to. There's no staff. On the Beastmaster at least.
And again, no single Glaive Thrower has died this game yet, by the way. But now we have 3 mortar teams. Can they do the damage? But yeah, it is so damn time for Blizzard, man. It is so goddamn time for Blizzard. I think this is the single biggest mistake from Yumi this game, not switching to Blizzard or going for Blizzard from the beginning.
There's gonna be mass teleport, not mass teleport, level 4 on the Archmage soon, so that's gonna help. And now the mortar team damage is getting more serious. One more volley, and he will kill that Entangled Gold Mine. There we go. It doesn't cost anything.
Fragmentation shards is 50% done, by the way.
Oh yeah,
that
tier 3.
Such a big
we didn't mention this. Sorcerer's Master Training is coming. Will we see some polymorph?
By the way, the stream is pointing out that it might be a little bit laggy at the moment. Maybe dropping some frames or something?
Nope, 0 drop frames. No, it's not on my end.
So, the expansion, sorry for that interruption. The expansion actually died. And that is, of course, bad news for TH. But lucky for him, he has a tree that can walk down there and establish a new one. But for the moment, he has no income. MK kind of surrounded, not really though, and he has the invul as well. So many bears now, but he's retreating to the safety of his towers once again. While the priest is barely surviving. Never mind. Oh, actually does survive. Nice invisibility, but hey, Thunderhawk has 2 sides, so joke's on you. And you still die.
A town is under
So
siege.
fragmentation shards is done, as you can see. And how does TH want to defend this? He still has 1,000 gold. But yeah, it's on 80 food. He's saving that for later. And Yumiko, only 1,000 gold left. That's not too much. He needs to end this game rather quick. He has 2-0 on the mortars. Not a good position at the moment.
If TH wins this, this is gonna be so critical psychologically. Yumi was so far ahead. But these Glaive Throwers, man, taking a lot of damage now though. Mortar teams with fragmentation shards are so far superior. Even though the Glaives do have Roar. By the way, I mentioned this already like a week ago. Glaive Thrower is the unit that benefits most from upgrades. When they have 3-0 upgrades, they do 64% additional damage. I looked it up again. And when you put Roar on top of that, they basically do more than... Yeah, they do twice the damage.
Mass Wisp.
Inner Fire as well.
Yeah.
On the mortar teams.
Inner Fire, exactly. We have Polymorph available if he needs it on the Bears. But it's 220 mana, so it's not that efficient. What are the mortar teams doing?
There are 5 mortar teams now. No, it's 4.
4, yeah.
No, it's 5. Never mind, it's 5. So the damage is cray. Crazy sauce, as they also say. Yumiko at 95 supply. Spending his last bit of cash on army.
Yeah.
Not on a new expansion down here.
Where's
We're
the
gonna
Tree of
have both
Eternity?
players
by the
without
way?
income in a little while.
Where's the Tree of Eternity? Oh, there we go. No. Okay, he has Nature's Blessing, so he's gonna arrive soon. But the army is so big. A 20 food advantage. Knights are coming in. Paladin third. Almost level 6 MK. Archmage is still strong. Even without Blizzard. 2 heal scrolls. 3 heal scrolls even. How is he supposed to lose this? But we said this from the beginning of the game. And TH still holds on.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, TH did a fantastic job, but I think Yumi's tier 3 transition here might be a little too much to deal with. The splash is coming in from the mortar team. So far, nothing has died. Dryads, 2 of them on the battlefield. We have a lot of bears, and suddenly there are 2 to upgrade. There were 0-1 for the longest time, and now he's engaging in. But we all know once he decides to go in there, Yumi's gonna retreat back to his towers. Yeah, and TH can't follow. He realizes he has to get back. But all the meanwhile, he's taking losses. He lost another glaive thrower. Those glaive throwers who have been invulnerable, it seemed, for the longest time. Now he has lost 2. The mortar teams with fragmentation shards, just crazy damage. And now it looks like Yumiko is finally feeling confident enough to take a standing fight. No more kiting back. No more relying on his towers. He's feeling this game in his pocket. He's feeling the wind in his sails. And these bears, man, the damage is coming in. The fragmentation shards, the splash. The 1 heal scroll won't be enough. We almost at level 6 now on the Beastmaster, but is that really gonna make a big difference? I know the Panda being focused, being storm-bolted and stunned, but the invul comes out. 1 more Breath of Fire into basically only breakers. That certainly wasn't too impressive. The mortar teams are still dealing with the backline with the throwers here, and more bears are falling. I think this has to be it, and this is it. It is the 1-0 lead for Yumiko.
What a game! A lot of stuff that we didn't expect. For example, TH playing Night Elf. But Yumiko... very solid game, very good defense, but of course, the one move that won him the game, this footman commitment to the expansion early on, killing it, that was absolutely fantastic. And then, this is kind of different from the Yumiko we used to know. Like, very patient play today. He waited until the gold mines were finished, and then he pushed. So there was no overcommitment. There was nothing too risky that he did. Just very solid play.
Yeah, and I think this is a very promising game to start off the series because I think both played really well.
Yeah.
I think that there were 2 mistakes in that game. 1, no Blizzard, and 2, when TH decided to attack the altar with his hero and the huntresses. That just seemed like a massive waste of time. And of course, from that, he lost his expansion, which was such a brilliant move on the other side. So I think both players on top of their game. And now Yumiko still has to have in the back of his mind, what map do I go next? What we're gonna play next? What race are you gonna play next? What do I have to expect? Because we saw weird stuff can come out. Beastmaster first, late game glaive throwers. You can expect everything and anything from TH.
That's right. We don't know the next map, but if I'm informed correctly, then TH has to stick to Night Elf now. There's no changing back and forth.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know. This could be wrong, since I don't have a rule book here, but this is what I know.
Yeah, it definitely was the case for some former WCA events.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't know for certain if that is still the case. But yeah. Such a big surprise. After so many years, he's going back to Night Elf. Did he maybe start to feel like not confident in his mirror anymore, despite his years of training with Infi?
Yeah, and usually
Or did he bank so much on the surprise factor?
Usually TH was Yumiko was the weakest of the 3 Chinese humans in Mirror. But in the group stage, Yumiko killed him 2-0. It was very, very close games, though. But maybe he thought afterwards, okay, this Yumiko with this Mirror, timings, etc., I can't beat him, and that's why he changed to Night Elf.
I hope he's not regretting it, because I believe you're right. I believe he's gonna be stuck with Night Elves now. So hopefully for him, he's not gonna be playing Amazonia. Do they have Amazonia in the map pool? I think they do.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. No, wait, other way around. Of course, it's bad for human.
Kinda depends. If you get the expansion up,
Yeah,
then it's
but
okay.
Usually they take so much damage from taking the expo. I mean, they still get it, but far behind. So, do we have something going on the official stream?
I closed it because of the lags or whatever. So
Alright,
I wanted to reduce it to...
I'm gonna check it out.
Check it out. Check it out.
Check it. After a lot of recommendations from our chat, I watched a bit more of Black Mirror, which I was not too amazed by at the beginning. And I noticed, just Remo things, on accident, I started watching season 3 instead of season 1. So the first episode I ever saw was episode 1 of season 3, which really annoyed me. But there's some really cool episodes there. And of course, every episode is kind of independent. They don't belong together story-wise. And it's kind of weird. Do they have different directors every time or different writers? Because they are so different from one another. And I think some are really good and some are pretty damn shit. But overall, definitely, I would recommend that show.
I don't know. Didn't watch it yet. But after this cast, I have the entire day off, and I'm just gonna lay in my bed and watch stuff. That's gonna be good. Yeah.
Amazing.
Some time to rest. Can't watch you on Source? What the fuck is going on? Like, on my end, everything is correct. I posted a screenshot, even, to prove that we didn't drop anything.
Maybe your providers... Well, no, that doesn't make sense. You would see it.
Yeah. Maybe it's Twitch.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something else. I don't know.
Maybe we're getting DDoS. No, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. So what have you done in your hiatus the past week?
I've done quite a bit for our Kickstarter, which is very close to finishing now.
Nice.
I'm waiting for the video. We have a guy doing and editing the Kickstarter video, and it should be getting done today. And then I'm going to review it, and should be very close to it being online. And hopefully we're going to get enough funds for our trip to Shanghai, China. And that. This weekend has been very quiet because I have decided to take it a little more slowly for a while, because the last couple of weeks have been a bit too much. I told you how I woke up at the cinema after the Halloween party, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that was kind of the wake-up call when the boss woke me on the couch and was like, "Hey, Remo, what are you still doing here?" And I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And I wasn't wearing a shirt, so I was like, "Ah, shit. Why am I topless?" And I didn't remember most of the night, so I was like, maybe, kick back a gear and take it a little more slowly for a while.
Good
so at the moment, I am Christian Remo. I go to Sunday church every week, and I'm trying to behave myself.
Okay, let's see how long that's gonna last. Yeah, we still haven't gotten an answer from WCA if they invite us or not. We thought it would be like 99% clear, but apparently it's not that clear. So let's hope for the best. I mean,
Yeah.
without the invitation of WCA, we don't have to start the Kickstarter, right? That doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, that if we have to cover everything ourselves, that would be a little too much.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't even go there. We need the invitation letter to be there.
Well, we could try, but if they don't invite us, they won't prepare like a casting booth for us as well. So it's not too many reasons to go there then.
Game is started on the stream, by the way, so we're gonna have it in NetEase momentarily. So game 2 is gonna be underway.
What's the map?
It's gonna be Ancient Isles.
Ah,
And
I think that's gonna
he's
be
playing Night Elf again.
crazy. That's so crazy. Ancient Isles, and of course, a great map for Night Elf. Because the expansion is just so hard on AI.
Yep.
But maybe he can surprise with a rifle push. I mean, he played a lot with Yaws and Hawk, so he's... From all the 3 Chinese humans, he is the closest to the European playstyle. And for a lot of years, rifle push seemed to be working.
I don't think so. I don't think so. You know why?
No.
I have a theory.
Ah.
I think when you buy the Chinese version of Warcraft 3 and you select the barracks, there's no icon for the rifleman. I think in the Chinese Warcraft, there's just no rifleman displayed. I don't think they know that unit exists. So unless you know the hotkey, for some reason, you can't get them. It's just not possible.
That might be true, but we see it a lot when Night Elves are, when humans are under pressure and they don't have the time to go for mod teams. Then they suddenly
That's never happened.
the
The Chinese human has never ever produced a rifleman. I know this for a fact. You can quote me on this anytime, any day of the week.
Alright, let's not do a bet here because you're gonna lose some money. In game, we are map number 2, Yumiko versus TH. We are, as we mentioned, on Ancient Isles, and once again, TH as a Night Elf player. He's ready for that now. And the altar, is that altar late? Yeah, it is. And it's also a late farm. Neutral
Oh my
hero.
God, is it gonna be Tinker Tower
Tinker
Rush?
Tower Rush. TH is kind of the inventor of this, I think. Of the Tinker Tower Rush. And using his own weapons against him. That's a very, very ballsy move. Could also be a Naga first.
I think it's pretty ballsy on AI though, because Demon Hunter gets level 2 for free, and it's almost always gonna be a Demon Hunter. So if you fight against it's a MK, that might be true, that might get cancelled. Sometimes the humans do this. They do delay the MK because they want to have more footmen out because they don't have the water elementals and stuff. So this might still be a real MK. Might, however, also be a neutral hero.
This is
We are baiting our breath here.
Players' forces are under attack.
building a farm here, so I think that points towards the neutral hero. Still a lot of time left until it's viable or summonable. And Demon Hunter starts with the creeping already, or the Engine of War, but Demon Hunter will be there soon. Tinker, Naga, something else possible maybe if he goes for an early lumber mill. Mountain King is close to completion though.
I think he's gonna finish it.
No.
Is he? Is he? Gotcha.
Whoa. We saw that in the American qualifier, by the way, a lot. From, I think it was Furv.
Yeah, they all try to emulate their icon and
is
hero
under siege.
likings, of course. Alright, so both heroes are gonna be level 2 here fairly quickly, but
Players' forces are under attack.
Yumiko going for the MK on a map where he knows that basically it's gonna be a Demon Hunter. Ballsy. Confidence, I think, is what is showing through here.
Yeah. He built 3 farms in the middle, I like that. So a lot of vision for Yumiko. He will basically know every time when something is coming. Demon Hunter, as you mentioned, close to level 2. And this is going to be an early expansion once again. The base is not walled off, so Demon Hunter can easily enter. And there's no tower yet as well. So I think he is getting ready for the
Players'
expo, right?
forces are
Yeah.
under
1,
attack.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's alright. For Yumiko, it's not even that much. But Demon Hunter is in. He didn't use his skill point yet, so there's going to be immolation maybe.
Immolation against an MK, that sounds like crazy sauce. He's waking up the creeps here with the archer. Trying to pull them away. Interesting. Another nice little touch here by TH. So the peasants are more exposed, I guess, but look at how many peasants. Jesus Christ, 9 peasants. Alright, this has to work.
Yeah, mana burn first, no immolation, but with 1 kill. Oh, surround though. He's getting it, and yeah, mana burn against the Mountain King, but that was his 1 Stormbolt and a bash, and he can't. Oh, I'm just about to say he can't Town Portal out, but he can. Perfect situation for Yumiko. And this expansion will come through. I mean, he needs a lot of healing with a fast shop. But for Ancient Isles, this is looking pretty damn good. Demon Hunter's
Now
coming.
look at how hurt everything is, including the Mountain King.
Yeah,
He's
he
getting
needs
the
a fast
Tele
shop.
Staff and the boots, selling the Gloves of Haste. There is 1 bolt. Detonate and the burn. Well done. No bolt at the moment, and now the MK. Oh, little midget, if I was you, I'd be scared. Stop. He's gonna die first, though, I think. Is he gonna TP out, or is he gonna let him die? He's gonna TP out.
But he can't get to the shop. He fast built the shop,
Oh.
and he has no healing there. Militia still coming in, but that's not the help that he needs.
Oh, and tier 2 is finishing in the middle of the map. The Ancient of Wonders is coming up. We're gonna have a panda probably here in a second as well.
Boy. What a
And the
cool
MK doesn't
start,
have
but
HP.
what a backlash by TH.
That Wisp Detonate, man. That Wisp Detonate.
I still think he could have thrown the hammer, but it doesn't matter in the end, I guess. And this expansion is cancelled.
forces
He's
are
buying a
under attack.
parry up the... Oh no, he found that, right? He's getting boots. And there's the panda. Breath of Fire against all those hurt units. Yeah. No Stormbolt available. The militia just dying. And Yumiko taps out after 5 minutes on AI. This was the best Night Elf map, though, I think. In the pool.
Yeah.
Against
Yeah, by
Yumiko.
far, I would say.
Whew.
Man. Getting surrounded there. And then TH saying, alright, I'm gonna trade hits with you, you little midget. And then going in for the kill afterwards. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, 1-1, the equalizer here. So it's basically down to a best of 3. And what maps do we have left? I think they they must have vetoed Turtle Rock, right? Or at least TH.
I think in that matchup, the map is actually okay. Just in every other matchup for the races, it
okay.
sucks.
So we have Terranas left. That could also be a veto for Yumiko. Amazonia, Twisted, and what's the 7th map?
Last Refuge?
That's Refuge is in, but I think I mentioned that, right? Didn't I?
Wait a minute. Don't we have Liquipedia?
Yeah, but it's only 5 maps there. So definitely Turtle Rock,
So what makes you think it's 7?
because it's the case. Like, we have Turtle Rock and Ancient Isles and the 5 maps that are there.
Oh yeah, Enchant, of course, yeah.
So I think Terranas is a ban for Yumiko. And what else? What else could be the ban? Most likely Turtle Rock.
I think Twisted is Yumiko's ban. Twisted is really good for Elf.
But he could go towers. and tanks, I mean. Like,
That sounds like a really weird argument. But you go with towers!
dude, it's 7 a.m. here.
Towers and masonry and shoot with arrows at towers.
It's 7 a.m. Give me a break.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a break.
We have 2 subs, by the way. Fire Sailor for 20 months. You think you gotta get out early, but they are casting already. Good job, guys. Thank you, Fire Sailor. Once again, it was a pleasure to meet you in Berlin. And Orca has subscribed as well, I think for the first time. Thank you very much. Also, some loots are coming in. And that is always a great support. We are close to the 100th loot in just 3 casts. That's pretty damn good. And of course, we're waiting for the next map here.
How many fours do we have? 400 at
400.
7 in the morning on a Saturday. You guys are crazy. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
It is a big deal after all. This is the last Chinese player to be qualified for WCA, and it's definitely one of the best that the country has to offer.
I think it's a good time for the Americans to watch now, and also for Australia and some Asian countries. So not everybody is getting up early with us, but if you did, and if you set the alarms just for us, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Like-
I saw our other sub earlier, Eva Shun, who subscribed at the beginning of the cast. He's from California, the Golden State. So your time for you is a little bit better. I think, 8 hours or 9 hours earlier, something like that. Orca, tell us, where are you from? Do you live in the ocean? Do you hunt,
Of course.
seals?
Do you live in the ocean? Yeah, I remember back then when I got up at 4 a.m. to watch, I don't know, WC3L or whatever there was. And these casts were always a little special because you felt a bit elitist back then. But yeah, that was only German casts, of course.
The good old days.
France represent. Thanks, Friteuse. Or is it friteuse?
I don't know.
En français?
But it's a great name, though.
True that.
Is it seriously the same in French? Well, probably, because the German word is from the French word, so yeah, I guess that
I don't know,
makes sense.
my French limits to making crêpes and the usual voulez-vous coucher avec moi stuff. Je le baguette, tu le fromage. You know, stuff like that. Orca is from Germany. Nice! Shout out to you, buddy.
I watched when I was trying to fall asleep. It was a Netflix documentary on like Arctic life and shit, and they showed some orcas, and they have a crazy hunting technique. So they swim in a row, like 6 or 7 orcas in a row, and then they dive below an ice shell or an ice shoal. I think it's called an ice shoal, where the seals sleep on, you know. And then they create a wave by diving simultaneously, and then the ice shoal like kind of pops over, forcing the whale into the water, and then they devour it. Isn't that amazing?
Nice. That's a cool technique for sure.
Fucking teamwork, man.
Yeah, one does not expect that. I mean, a lot of humans are not able to work in a team like that. So, shout out to the orcas in the world.
Maybe someone watching right now.
Of course. People are asking for story time already. But I don't think too much happened, right? Well, I kind of have a story.
Tell the story.
I had a girl over last night, so we were kind of drunk and stuff. So she slept here, but then it was like 4 a.m. and we were sleeping for, I don't know, 2 hours. And I said, "Hey, dude, you gotta wake up. I got a cast now, so please leave." She was so pissed. She was so pissed. But Warcraft, greater girls, I think. I think I won't see her again ever.
Well, that's usually my experience with women. Heyo!
Understandable.
All right, so what's up on Teddy's stream? So far, nothing. So they might be on. Oh, as I say that, he's loading in right now. So we're gonna have the game coming up in about 2 minutes. Map number 3 is gonna be Last Refuge, and yeah, seems like TH is gonna be sticking to Leonidas.
Yeah, as we said before, I think he has to. And so it's a few minutes before it appears in Natty's TV. We are not invited to the girls, to the games directly. So we have to wait for the 3-minute delay here. But what map is it?
LR.
LR. That's gonna be cool. I mean, I love the fights on LR. I will show it once the map is up. I think it's gonna be standard this time. Question is again, will he go for the Merc camp first or for the expansion?
I don't know. I think Beastmaster can be pretty good because especially the Merc camp, because Quill Beasts, piercing damage, good against the Rock Golem, and of course Merc camp support always valuable.
True.
I could definitely see a Beastmaster being played again. Wanna bet? Wanna bet? Wanna bet? Wanna bet?
I say you're wrong, but if that's the case, I think these guys have definitely watched the American qualifier where we saw a lot of Beastmaster first by Hunter, and also this late Mountain King by Ferv that we saw on Ancient Isles. So pretty interesting how.
Yeah, they probably studied the replays.
I think I'm the only one who has the replays apart from the players.
So you could sell them.
Ooh, I'm gonna send it to our subs on Monday when the tournament is over.
Hey, another good plug.
Da-da.
You're welcome.
Game is up.
I can't see it yet.
I think you have to refresh.
I can't see.
I'm Answer My Eyes Johnson.
The second season just rolled out on Netflix like a week ago or something. Oh.
You didn't see it yet?
Brilliant.
What the hell?
I hadn't seen it yet.
So good.
Nope. But I think nothing is ever gonna touch Answer My Eyes Johnson.
Did you see the Halloween costume? So one guy dressed up as Answer My Eyes Johnson. It was
No, I
so
didn't.
good.
Oh, I gotta Google that later.
All right, last refuge it is. Night Elf versus Human, TH versus Yumiko. It's 1-1. Of course, the player who gets 3 maps first will go to Yinchuan, and Yumiko has the lucky spawn position because here in the upper part of LR, there's kind of a bug. You plant a farm here and you have control over the laboratory, so you can use scan all the time. You can get the Zeppelin. That's gonna be good for him. TH can't do that at the bottom position. He is deciding to go for a neutral hero
look
build
at
order.
this.
Remo
It's a neutral
Stradamus.
hero. Oh, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Now, I'm still, praying to the Warcraft gods and hoping to one day see the Alchemist again. But TH might be kind of crazy and kind of cool with his late game clay throwers and stuff.
Do you think
But yeah, I think this has to be the Beastmaster.
Acid Bomb would be great against an expansion? Like against the workers and footmen and stuff? Especially if you commit to double racks.
No.
I
I
think
think the thing with the Alchemist is you have to be able to stay in the fight, and he just takes too much damage from footies early on. And there's, of course, a lot of issues with him.
Archmage first, no MK. The first game where we see an Archmage first, there is the Dark Ranger.
Dark Ranger.
I don't think it's a good choice on LR.
There's a lot of skeletons you can get, though.
Yeah, of course, the Murloc spot is the first camp to go because the thing that makes Dark Ranger so good on, for example, Echo Isles is that there are a lot of creeps at one creep spot. So the Murloc spot has like 7 creeps or whatever. On LR, it's not really the case. So you only have 2 to 3 skeletons each time.
But there's 4 camps basically right next to each other, and then very close to them are the shops. So basically you can creep that all in one go, and then you could be level 4. But that of course also gives the Yumi a lot of space.
Yeah.
So, Yumi scouted this, and basically nobody plays this ever apart from Nicker.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been playing for a while.
Yeah, I think we saw Nickel last in the European qualifier in 2015. That's quite some time ago, more than a year. And since then I haven't seen Dark Ranger being played, so TH once again counting on the surprise factor here, but it has been scouted very early on.
Is he gonna go for the Merc camp? No. It's like, how does that work? 6 archers. Do we see more? 7 archers. And Skeletons going into the main to harass whilst the expansion is being taken. Interesting, interesting. No counter exposed so far. The Night Elf isn't teching. Only one Ancient of War. So it seems like he's saving up the resources right now to expand. I'm surprised there's no Wisp in position yet. And no Wisp moving there. What's he doing with all his money?
I'm not too sure either. It's definitely a weird approach by TH. Maybe just a tier 1, but yeah, there's nothing following it up. Like, he's not building a Huntress Hall for a tower push. He's not going for a second Engine of War. Nothing. Sends in more skeletons, but the Archmage has been so lucky. 2 claws of attack against this little skeletons. That's, of course, amazing. And he's level 3 now, so level 2 Water Elementals against the Archers, of course, is not that great, but against the Skeletons it is. Dark Ranger going up to level 3 now as well, has Silence, and Scroll of the Beast can be put to very good use early on with this big amount of Archers. And the expansion's not even up yet, so the timing for TH could be...
He can totally kill the Expo.
Yeah.
He can totally right
Perfect timing for him.
with the scroll, easy peasy.
He needs more footmen, Yumiko does.
A player's
And
forces
this
are
will
under attack.
actually pay off for TH.
Oh, the skeletons see the armory out of position. He's drawing them away. Oh, shit. Shit and holy crap. Here we go. This Expo's toast.
Yeah, there's no way. The Dark Ranger is great damage dealer with Black Arrow. And the expansion is cancelled. Oh my god. Scroll of the Beast being used. Yumiko comes in from the right. He has defense, so that's at least one good thing against all this piercing damage. But I haven't seen
All
this.
human players, prepare to see this shit all the time in the future.
Yumiko's micro is not on point. There he is. Still losing that footman. And every footman is so valuable at the moment. But TH is going back here at the moment. What's he doing in his base? Going for a Huntress Hall now and the tier 2 tag. While Yumiko's has a shop now. Yeah, but no expansion. He's trying to get it up again. But look at them volleys. No problem to cancel it.
Yumiko is kind of flabbergasted here. He's like, what is going on here? This is 10 archers and a goddamn Dark Ranger. My expansion is dead. I'm stuck on tier 1. My footmen are useless. I only have an AM with claws.
Yeah, but there's no skeletons anymore. So there's no blockers. And I think the archers can't do too much against the footmen. So he has to go for bears now to kill it. And that buys some time for Yumiko.
He doesn't have to kill it though. His expo is almost done.
Oh, that's right. That is right. Panda second. But the longer the game goes, the better it gets for Yumiko because the Dark Ranger falls off. There's gonna be this
Until she's level 6.
Huh? Until, yeah, of course, but that's a long road. We see it on Last Refuge, especially for Demon Hunters and stuff. Level 6 is definitely an option. Breath of Fire, but it's too late. The Expo is up, and there's still an Arcane Tower against the Skeletons. The Archers are coming in now, though. Dark Ranger is level 3. Panda has no inventory. On the other side, we see a Staff, Boots. But an okay amount of footmen. I think he can defend this. Militia support is coming in. This could backfire, though. If he kills 3 militia or whatever, he has the amount of skeleton that he needs to get rid of the footmen.
We didn't pay too close attention to Yumiko's lumber in the early game, but it seemed like something was wrong with the macro. The expansion was set up so late, so maybe he forgot producing some more peasants in the main or something, because usually that expansion is not supposed to be so late. Yeah. But however it may have been, now of course he finds himself heavily on the back foot. Now the middle is being taken by the Dark Ranger, who provides so much creeping potential, of course, with these skeletons in the early and mid-game stages. He's going to be able to get both consumables here. The first one was a greater healing, which is going to be definitely gladly taken by the Night Elf and Yumiko. He feels he has to do something now himself. He's going in towards the Night Elf main, and he's going to be cancelling at least one of the lures, which isn't too bad. But I feel like he has to do a lot more damage.
And I feel that he has to TP out because he's coming from the back with still a million archers. Oh, he can run away here. That's nice for him. Blocking himself to a degree, but the Archmage in this defense, I think, is and was the carry. Tier 2 is finished, this footman goes down, the Giants are coming, so with slow, very hard to kite. The Skeletons find the farm, and of course TH knows how good this farm is. He's trying to go for the Tree of Life again, as he did on Echo Isles, but this time not as many footmen. He has level 4 Dark Ranger already and the Panda handy, so the next Breath of Fire are gonna hurt. Maybe even with Drunken Haze. Yeah, so there's a big mischance now. Breath of Fire as well as 1 kill, and there's gonna be more. This is the TP out. Didn't kill the expansion this time, and things are looking fantastic for TH.
Yeah, that looked like a total desperation move. Like, I gotta kill this tree somehow. Probably not gonna work, but I kind of have to. But yeah, it didn't. Tier 2 is kind of reaching completion for Yumiko. He's getting a blacksmith now in the main as well. He cannot at all go for the 70 timing. That is not gonna work in a million years. I think he has to somehow win this game the long way, with tier 3, with a big tech tree, maybe with a new base. But he's gonna try to be aggressive here instead.
Shredder
what he has to do.
Shredder is of course real good against all those archers. And Yumiko invested a lot into this piercing damage here, and maybe in the long run it wasn't really worth it. Because his tier 3 is very late. He still has 1 engine of lore. Not okay, there's the second one, couldn't kill it anymore. But this second one is delayed. I don't see any bears. I don't think he has a depth upgrade so far. So things are getting slightly better for Yumiko maybe. Tier 2 is almost done for him.
But he's still so far away from having a big army. He's
That's
running
right.
the Sanctum, workshop, everything.
But he's buying time. Going for the shop, we'll kill that. Easy peasy. And if he gets the Shredder here...
That's true, that's gonna be a big deal, but I don't see that happening really, and seems like he's gonna be surviving. Panda in the meantime got level 3 himself. It's gonna be a big deal against the footmen and all the casters. And how greedy is TH gonna be? Is he gonna fear kind of an all-in attack? For now he's only getting upgrades, so he's still sitting in no upkeep. He has a lot of gold, and the Shredder of course is gonna be providing a lot of lumber.
Yeah, both players above 1,000. TH close to 2,000 gold. Tier 2 is finished, the Sanctums are coming. No blacksmith yet. Oh, there it no workshop, I mean, there it is. And I think the Zeppelin play by Yumiko was absolutely key to the situation here. Before, TH had entire map control, no way against that, but with that distraction, I think he's close to coming back into this game.
You think?
His Archmage is
I think he's just keeping the Panda from leveling too hard.
Well, he is level 3 already, but in map 1, the Breath of Fires weren't that great. So maybe the Panda isn't that big of a threat.
I'm just not sure this caster timing can work out too well. Of course, you're right. Archers fall off quite a bit. But there is gonna be 80 supply of stuff if TH wants to have that. He has 2.5k gold. Alright, if he's being so greedy right now, why is he not producing? Are you really gonna need 3k gold for some reason? So, if he keeps on being greedy here, he might fall to the timing because we have Yumiko in upkeep now already and the production is starting.
He'll scroll for the AM and the Invo Potion, buying that from TH's shop. Very cool move. Panda keeps on creeping up. Sentry wards this time. So I wonder if he's putting one right in front of the base. He stays on tier 2, getting upgrades, getting priests, and some casters. Is there mortar teams already? Yeah, he's producing the mortar teams as well. So things are getting better for Yumiko, that's for sure. Dark Ranger is close to level 5 though, 4.5, and the Panda as well. Great leveling, of course he has the freedom to do so. Yumiko on the other side with the MK as a second hero, Rock Golem, and the Flute would be amazing here. Belt of Giant Strength, not what he was looking for sure. More upgrades for TH, attack upgrade and Wellspring.
And he's still not producing. I can't believe it.
2.5k.
He's supply stuck, so he can produce at the moment, but he could have gotten those Moonwells a long time ago. Alright, now he finally gets the 2 Moonwells, gets more Moonwells at the expansion. Is he gonna start production?
Forces are under attack.
Nope. Still sitting comfortable at about 3k gold.
He has an Engine of Wind this time. This was lacking on Echo Isles, so there was no Fury Dragons, which are of course a great area of effect synergy with the Panda against the casters. Medallion of Courage is nice for the Panda as well. He's slot starved though, currently. So he's waiting for... Oh, second expansion! What?
In no upkeep. He is so goddamn greedy. Yumi is sitting at almost 80 supply. Yes, it is not the greatest 80 supply. We still have footmen and stuff. And the units aren't too heavily upgraded. Alright, TH finally he goes into upgrade.
Yeah,
He
he's
says,
scouting
"Oh,
this with a hippogriff. So he sees the army of Yumiko. So he knows that he has to do it now. A lot of hippogriffs coming. 2 queued up, 1 on the field already. So he wants to get rid of the... 4. This is weird. So many hippos. What's he expecting? Dragonhawk play or whatever?
Oh my god, it's gonna be Hippo Riders.
What?
It's gonna be Hippo Riders.
Does he have the
LOL.
tame?
I think he does.
We can check it.
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Click on the hippo.
Yeah.
A player's forces
Oh
are
my
under
god. Hippo Riders.
Oh my goodness.
That's one
And
way
what
to
if-
take out mortar teams. Yeah. That could work pretty well.
Oh my god, the flying machine saw it and he's like, well, okay. How do I deal with this now?
Yep. What is this unit? I've never seen it before.
4 supply for 22 damage. Seems good.
Immediately going for the invis upgrade. Also for more gyrocopters.
town is under siege.
Almost level 4 on the AM.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he also has bears, so I still think this is a great way of
Yumi's
countering.
technically tier 3, by the way. So
Okay.
he has given up the hopes of a push here towards the expansion of his opponent. Now his plan is, I want to secure this base.
Yeah. TH has the second expansion up. Not running yet, but he's producing wisps, so his macro is not slipping at all. If these hippos destroy towers and mortar teams, they are definitely worth the investment.
So the thing is, in very large numbers, tier 3 mortar teams do defeat those hippos. After that though, they're kind of useless.
Tier 3 mortar teams defeat the hippos?
I mean tier 3 flying machines.
Ah, yeah.
Upgrade.
So here's the fight. Oh, the panda's coming in. Drunken Ace Breath of Fire. That combo was amazing. Has to be countered by the heal scroll immediately. But the hippogriffs, man, they are losing to these flying machines. Militia support is coming in, but there are still so many hippos. The Mountain King is kind of in trouble. Does he fight back though? Still 2,000 gold for TH. Can he kill the panda? There is a Stormbolt, but he turns around. Oh, there was the Stormbolt. Mountain King seems to be safe for now. That's also an Invo Potion. But Roar on the hippos is doing so great. The militia are all dying. Level 5 on the Dark Ranger. Yumiko is retreating to his safe spot. 79 versus 75. Castle Tech almost done. Double workshop.
A
Yeah, I
player's
think this is a
forces
good
are
choice.
under
He needs the
attack.
mortar teams and the flying machines.
But once again, TH has shop control here. Not using it at the moment, but he will. More towers. How far along are the main bases? 2,000 gold remaining. 81 food for TH now.
He's gotten so many
player's
upgrades, by the
forces
way,
are
this
under
game.
attack.
The hippos are on 2-0, the bears are on 1-2. And they have separate upgrades, of course.
That's a big investment, and now TH is definitely losing money. 8 gyrocopters seems not to be enough. No flak cannon upgrade. Just yet.
A town is under
Master.
siege.
Okay, there's. If he has the flak cannon upgrade, then it's gonna be good. But I think TH finds the perfect timing. It's not that long of an upgrade though, and once he has the upgrades finished, Flare flag cannons and stuff, then he can mass produce the gyrocopters. But there's still a Panda, level almost 5, and have fun playing gyrocopters against Breath of Fire.
This is so cool. I didn't even know how much I missed this, but I just realized this is so cool, and I've missed TH playing Night Elf so much. Yeah. Dark Ranger first into Hippo Riders, and as the counter for the counter, he already has the Panda. This is really damn cool, and here we go, level 5. Hello! And the Hippos are to the right. They want to try to stay out of range, of course, of the Breath of Fire. There's not that many flying machines, though.
Good positioning with those gyros so far. If the Panda can't reach them, they definitely have an edge over the Hippogriffs. If they are in masses, and he's so hard producing these now. Second attack upgrade is coming as well. Third attack upgrade even.
Now we have Fairy Dragons as well. Joining the battlefield for TH, who is at 90 supply and still with 2k gold.
I think I've never seen the advanced Strength of the Moon upgrade in a pro game. That's coming now, or soon.
What is that?
That's the attack upgrade.
A player's
The
force
third attack upgrade for Hunters and Archers and Hippo Riders and stuff.
Definitely has the marksmanship thingy.
There we go again.
Here
That
we
Breath
go.
of Fire was nice! But he's getting closer to the critical mass. And he finds better position with those hippos. Can he win the fight on the ground somehow? Panda is in trouble. Level 5, Invo Potion being used. That Breath of Fire was fantastic! Killing almost every gyrocopter. But he has to keep this Panda alive here. Mountain King is in trouble. He has so much more mana. Thunderclap being used. Oh my god, that damage! Stormbolt on the Panda. But the Mountain King is gonna be dead. TH seems to win this with Hippogriff Riders. Oh my god, what a game. The Panda is coming in again with a great breath. As bad as they were on Echo Owls, the better they are here on Last Refuge. And it looks like a 2-1 for TH. The Archmage is almost dead. And the Dark Ranger is coming in again. Gyrocopters with the last stand against the Hippo Riders. But all hope is lost, I think. Level 6 on the Dark Ranger. Give me Charm. Give me the Mountain. Give me the Mortar Teams. But it's over. And 2-1 for TH. In one of the most creative ways I have seen in this year.
Yep. Pretty crazy, man. Map number 1, late game, what are they called? Glade Throwers didn't quite work, but now Dark Ranger first into Hippo Riders. Yeah, meta game, prepare to be shaken.
That was one sick game. I mean, I've been saying this for months, that Night Elves need a solution against Mortar Teams, or they cannot win. And I think TH agreed, and tried to find a solution against this. Wow. I think this cannot be applied to every player. Like, you need incredible micro for this. Because Yumiko had a good plan, like, micro the gyrocopters above the forest, tried to fight there. It worked twice almost, but then he got caught. And
it also all comes back to the fantastic early game, like the Dark Ranger spiraling out of control.
Yep.
And maybe Yumi making some macro mistakes there with the expansion being so late. Yeah, but amazing play. And Yumi doesn't seem to be adjusting perfectly at the moment. And that's what he needs to do. And now he's trailing. Only one map away from being eliminated. Of course, TH only one map away to punching his ticket for WCA.
Yeah, finally, man. I mean, his results in the qualifiers 1 and 2 were so bad. He was almost banned from the second qualifier because he almost ended up last in his group. But that was WFZ then. In the second qualifier, he was also horrible. Or was it? Let me check this. I think it was. Wikipedia a little slow here. Don't know it from the top of my head, unfortunately. Oh, he was third place, so it wasn't that bad, but losing to Romantic in the Human Mirror was not to be expected at all. So this was definitely a surprise, and Infi took it over Romantic 3-2 in the end. But it seemed like every single tournament was great for TH except WCA. There was kind of a block for him to play that. But now, with the preparation, as we've rarely seen before, this is quite good.
Getting back to former glory.
Yeah.
Not only in his shape, but also with his race choice.
And he was scary as a human already. So having this diversity again, with being able to pick 2 races, that's exactly what made him the most dominant player in 2013.
You think he's gonna do that against every human though? Because I would make the statement that if he does this against Infi is gonna have the perfect answer to no matter what he throws at him.
Yeah, definitely more likely that Infi is adapting better. I mean, he is maybe the smartest mind in Warcraft when it comes to macro decision making and everything. So there's definitely a higher chance for Infi to take the game against this than Yumiko. And I think the less TH uses this, the better it is. Because people, maybe some night elves will see this now and will adapt, but he should keep this to himself for as long as he can.
Man, oh man. TH with the elves.
TH with the elves. He's not in the game yet, so maybe there's the break, because it's 2-1 now. So yeah, I think that's the case. So I think it's time for our beloved category, Ask Us Anything.
Ooh.
And of course, in the meantime, while we're in the break, you can send us some loots. It's for free. It sends us a commercial that gives us good esports money, and you don't have to pay for it. So that's a good thing for everybody involved. So I'm keeping an eye on the chat and read the questions here. Of course, I think we can answer almost everything. So it's not the last chance for the Chinese to qualify. There's going to be the wildcard tournament. Trying to find some information on that. I think it's without...
When will we hear Mega Man again? Oh my god.
Oh!
I actually used to play that so much back in the old days of audio streams. Mega Man Super Fighting Robot, man.
Robert remembers. Such a good guy. Always checking
Robert,
in with
WCG, are you the admin, Robert?
Yeah.
That was also... okay. Cool.
How can I use my Amazon Prime to sub? You can do it like this. Free sub, isn't it? Yeah, that's the link in chat. Are you guys coming to China or not? We don't know.
We would like to.
We would like to know. What, the last chance qualifier is on Monday?
In Chengdu?
I thought I have a day off on Monday. No, it's from November 15 to 18. So Ugri, you seem to be wrong. There's gonna be... I don't really know how it works. I think there's gonna be an online part first. And then there's kind of a weird system. I asked the WCA guys, but I have no idea. Oh,
I did hear about the earthquake.
that was so crazy, man. We were in a
did hear
game
about
of
it.
Hunter versus I don't know, and Hunter paused the game and wrote like, "No, damn, earthquake here," and it actually happened. Like I looked it up afterwards, and there was an actual earthquake, and he paused the game because of this.
Well, if there ever is a reason to do it,
Yeah.
certainly earthquake qualifies.
Moin Jungs, are you still awake or awake already? I slept 2 hours. I don't know about
kind of
you.
the same for me.
I'm feeling so fine though.
Me too, so far. But I think after the cast, I'm gonna eat something, and then it's gonna be
Back to bed. The game has started, by the way, not on Netty's TV yet. Can you tell us the map?
I don't know.
You can look it up on stream.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
You lazy fuck. Unbelievable.
It's gonna be Terranas.
Oh, interesting.
And usually that's now we're gonna get into it once we get into it. Yeah, it's gonna be the last chance for Yumiko. Looking so strong on map number 1, but the weird stuff really seems to be weirding him out.
Terranas is another great map for Night Elf. I mean, Yumiko almost had to win last refuge. Echo Isles is kind of a 50-50 thing. Ancient Isles definitely favored towards Night Elves, of course. Now we have Terranas, which is maybe the Night Elf map.
I mean, you get a quick level 3 as a Night Elf, but you get good Merc Camp support as the human. You get kind of an easy expansion. You get tier 3 at 3 base possibilities as well. Much better here than on other maps. So I don't think that it's so favored for Night Elf.
If it's gonna be a Warden or not, that's gonna be pretty interesting. The game is started. Match points for TH. Will he get the ticket to Yinchuan? He's been there 2 times already with his buddy Infi. Yumiko as well. So one of those guys maybe not going into the grand finals. Would be a shame. And in Yumiko's case, if he's not qualifying for WCA, we heard that he will end his career. We don't know if that's still the case, because Warcraft is definitely blooming again for the 3rd time or whatever. But this is what we heard. In the upper left...
Sorry, go ahead. Finish le introduction.
In the upper left corner, we have the silver medalist of WCA 2014 and the winner of the first NWL season where he beat Infi in the finals. It's Yumiko in red. And on the other side, the last WCG winner who never really did that great at WCA, to be honest. But of course, he has many titles to his chest. It's this time as a Night Elf, TH.
So, what I wanted to ask you, what hero we're gonna see for TH?
Yeah, once again, Altar of Elders. I think, well, Dark Ranger could work. Again, Beastmaster as well. And a very interesting position for the Engine of War, by the way. This is not to be expected at all from Yumiko.
I would have said Panda first, but with the AOW being there, this is kind of a hard camp. I would lean more towards the Beastmaster now. Definitely not the Dark Ranger, because the Mud Golems don't give you skellies.
Ah, true that, yeah. That's bad.
I
Yumiko
would
is
say at least.
desperately looking for the Engine of War. He has no idea Dark Ranger it is. Wow!
Dark Ranger still.
Well, they
Well,
are.
of course,
He's gonna start the Murlocs and then go for the next camp.
Alright. Yumi saw the Dark Ranger. He had 1 game to think about it, to process, and to react. He's gonna take the Merc camp first, with 6 peasants. After that, he's probably gonna take the Murlocs, or the expansion, with the mercenaries that he's hiring here. There we see the Shadow Priest coming out, providing some healing.
He's not going for
This
the
is
Murlocs.
scalded as well by the Wisp. This is so cool that we see this matchup in such new ways that we usually don't. Oh shit! Greater mana. Guys, bets are off. The early game is gonna be completely different.
Hammer time! It is. Lots and lots of pressure, most likely from Yumiko now. There's an expansion already for the Dark Ranger, who got a greater heal potion, which is nice, of course, against a lot of Storm Bolts. And a Shadow Priest as well. Expansion right after. This is... I don't know. Did I ever see this? MK first against Dark Ranger first? So rare. So Remo, what are the pro and cons now in this situation?
Of course, when there's skeleton rush is coming from the Dark Ranger, which we usually see oftentimes, the MK isn't gonna be so great. Of course, Stormbolt is good, but you don't want to waste that on the skeletons. Water elementals, on the other hand, are great. So on paper, at least in the early game, the MK definitely has some disadvantages coming his way. He's gonna hit level 3 though, and he has the greater mana. And that is so much damage potential in the early game, it is ridiculous. We have the counter expansion already coming up for TH, but look at the army of the Night Elf. Like, what is really a disaster to lose? The Berserker, yeah, it's gonna sting, you're not gonna like it, but it's okay. Of course, you can't lose the hero, but the Dark Ranger has a greater healing and a TP. She's not gonna die. So, even though the MK can deal so much damage, no matter what he kills, it's not gonna be too tragic. And look at the skeleton train, man, heading towards the main base. Oh boy,
9.
There's one arcane tower, but is that really enough?
It's not walled off at all. Strange base build here. And he's trying to micro out of range, but the arcane tower is quite well equipped with range here. So yeah, this arcane tower seems to be enough. Maybe one kill, but no, he micros them into militia form. This should save him if he's paying attention. And yeah, nice
if he doesn't lose the peasant. This takes quite a bit of lumber from them. You don't have a lumber mill yet.
The Dark Ranger crept the shop. Oh, no, did not creep the shop, but got no boots. Okay, what did he do then?
Yumi has to TP. Oh, this is so dangerous. Yumi, what are you doing? You can't kill the tree. That's not gonna work, man. Is it actually gonna work? Is he gonna have the perfect star sense again? He's moving forward with the footman, so the tree can't root, but his main base is completely ransacked. Peasants have to evacuate. Basically, everything is dead. He's creating more and more skeletons. The Tree of Eternity, I mean the Tree of Life. Alright, he's gonna get it. He's actually gonna get it. He has to TP.
Immediately, yeah, there's so many skeletons in his base now. I had a few problems with the stream, but I think we're back now. Town Hall is about to die, but he saves it. Stormbolt on the Dark Ranger immediately with the last stand of Yumiko trying to go for the kill, but there is the big healing, and that will do so great. Call to arms being used, and this is carnage in the main base of Yumiko. He's killing the Shadow Priests. He's killing basically everything. And this level 2 skeletons, man, they are doing the job. He should buy a necklace or something for this Dark Ranger lady.
This tournament life is on the line, and he's losing his main base to Dark Ranger and skeletons. Only a matter of seconds, and it's gone.
Incredible. Incredible preparation for TH. And it works out flawlessly. This is the main base of Yumiko. In the bottom left.
A player's forces are under attack.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So it turns out MK has some issues against Dark Ranger.
Really?
Yeah.
But
The town is under siege.
I like how TH executes this. He knows exactly when to go to what creep spot to get an amount of skeletons that is sufficient to kill what he wants to kill.
He has quite a few footmen here. Doesn't look like he has defend though. He's gonna get one of the berserkers. No, he's actually not. Seems like the world has conspired against him, and now we have the Zeppelin coming in for the Night Elf as well. Archer can't be loaded up since she's stunned, but the other ones will be able to survive, and now we see the fancy Moon Micro coming out with the Dark Ranger and the Archers we remember from those legendary videos back then, from those legendary games. The Bolts will find some more kills. Here come mass mercenaries actually for Yumiko. But so many skeletons against him. And the expansion for the Night Elf, only a matter of seconds, and it's gonna be up.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the firepower to kill it now. I mean, this is up. This is definitely up, and Yumiko is not rebuilding his main base. Panda second now, again. And yeah, Mountain King has another Stormbolt, but not enough units to surround or anything. Not enough damage to kill anything important. He's going for the Zeppelin now. Crash and burn. But he unloads the archer, kills it off. But the Breath of Fire, and he's doing so much. Trading Berserker for Berserker, but TH is getting too... Nah, he's out of range.
Running on the MK. Can he find a hero kill? He needs to, but how can he?
There's no follow-up.
And by hero kill, I mean the Dark Ranger. The Panda doesn't matter. He's only level 1.
Dark Ranger still has the big healing. There's no follow-up. He's coming in again. Stormbolt on the Panda. Okay, maybe with a bash he can get this now. Doesn't even need it, I guess. Panda down. But Huntress for TH here. He can afford it. And yeah, there's no second Town Hall. There's no second Barracks for an all-in. There is no tech. There is nothing for Yumiko.
And lores are coming up in the Night Elf base.
A town is under siege.
Dark Ranger goes to auto mana. Oh, the MK. He's being blocked. Well done with the skeleton. He doesn't have boots. He's not fast enough. And he's gonna die thanks to the cold arrow. Level 5 for the Dark Ranger. And this might be the end for Yumiko, for his WCA dreams. This might be the end of his career, sadly, because TH is in firm control of this game. The Mud Golem, number 2, will not be long for this world as he falls as well. The level 3 skeletons, look at him. They almost have as much HP as Footman, and they're chasing down the mercenaries. This Dark Ranger, the absolute MVP not only of this game, but of this series. 2 games in a row, dismantling what Yumiko was trying to put up against TH. Choosing the Night of Race once again. The Panda's back as well, and the 2 Maulers, basically all that is left for Yumiko. MK coming back from the tavern without mana. 1 Clarity will be able to be used, but oh my god. He's grasping to every straw he possibly can, but this game is looking beyond horrible.
Yeah. And there's a lot of saved units in the expansion of Yumiko, or the base of Yumiko, whatever this is. There's no Black Arrow anymore, thankfully, but there's also no Mountain King to heal them up again, so potentially a lot of last hits. Oh, Breath of Fire. And yeah, he can commit to this. He can afford it with ease. Second kill. There is a Black Arrow again, and yeah, level 2 on the Panda. Kill after kill after kill! And this guy, TH, is qualified for Yinchuan and $7,700 richer. I am so impressed with what he brought to the table here today. That was fantastic. In theory, in execution, in everything.
Yeah, really, really well done. And again, his creativeness, which brought him so much fame in the past, which made him a fan favorite, finally he's returning to that playstyle. And he's being rewarded 3-1, and now he will be joining the greats in Yinchuan later this year. Yumiko, unfortunately, out, and hopefully he's gonna not keep his word here and actually end his career. That would be sad.
Well,
but
he has the wildcard qualifier, so I bet he's gonna play that.
That's true. But anyways, there's always winners and losers here in these qualifiers. Only one can make it, and today it is TH.
Yeah. You were right with your prediction that TH is gonna do it. I was wrong. I mean, it started good for Yumiko on the first map, but do you think, like, Yumiko is not the most stable player of all time. Do you think this 5-minute defeat on Ancient Isles was key to the win of TH in the end?
I wouldn't say that it necessarily tilted him. It seemed like he was very set on going MK first against Night Elf. So I think his unwillingness to change that up against the Dark Ranger. I think MK against Dark Ranger is just it's not a great idea. And I think his stubbornness here was his biggest issue. I don't know that I would say that it came all back to Ancient Isles though.
Okay, these are the players for WCA 2016. Maybe $50,000 on the line. We're not so sure about that. December 9th to December 18th. Not all these dates will be Warcraft though. We have 3 days for Warcraft. at the grand final. And we have 1-2-0, Infi TH, Linla Lyot, Orc Worker, and Foggy so far. 7 out of 10 players are decided. 2 more tomorrow. We're going to start the broadcast of WCA American Qualifier. We have 4 players fighting for 2 slots. Longwalk, Furf, Hunter, and Walter. And then we have the wildcard qualifier, which we, of course, going to be broadcasting at least the important stage, the finals for that. And then, yeah, I think after next week, we have our 10 participants for the World Championship.
Cool.
Yeah, the race this distribution, though. 2 humans, 2 orcs, 1 undead, 2 night elves. That's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. But from the Americas, we're gonna have more night elves probably. More night elves probably coming, right?
Definitely 1 night elf, that's for sure. Maybe 2. Depends on how good the Peruvians are playing, and Long Walk, of course. Furf is standing against this. And yeah, tomorrow, 18 CET, we're gonna start. Double elimination once again. 3 best of 3s and 3 best of 5s. Will you join me, by the way?
I can only come later. I gotta work till sometime, so I could be here at 7.
Okay, that would be good. Otherwise, I'm gonna ask Orange again or Mr. Yaws. So that's it for today. We finished this broadcast at 8 a.m. Which is kind of crazy, but that's how it is.
In 3 hours already? No, wait, we started at 6. I was
2
like,
hours,
what?
yeah.
That doesn't
Yeah,
sound
4
right.
games, 2 hours. That seems to be reasonable.
Yep. Oh, I feel so bad for Yumi, man.
Yeah.
I hope he, stays with us.
Yeah, we always... that's kind of like... We say it so often. He's such a likable guy, and I know he's carrying Warcraft deep in his heart, but there's something missing that makes TH and Infi always superior to what Yumiko does.
Sounds so sad.
It is. It is.
No matter how hard you try, you just can't make it.
It seems to be the case, right? I mean, he overcame Infi in the NWL finals, but that's, I think, the only occasion that I can remember. I think. So yeah, we're gonna find out about WCA Wildcard Tournament, and we're gonna keep you up to date on our Facebook and Twitter, of course, as well as Reddit and Wikipedia. So check those sites. And we will be back, as I mentioned, tomorrow for WCA Americas Finals, and next week is gonna be another great round of NWL on the 15th, and I think 16th, 17th, and 18th as well. So we have 1-0 versus Yumiko coming up there. That's gonna be good as well. And yeah, that's it so far, I think. In the end, of the post-game screen, you can still send us loots to support. Of course, if you want to donate, you can do that via PayPal or sub to our channel to get the replays. No ads anymore, sub badges, and emotes. We're working on some new emotes as well, by the way. And yeah, they're getting it's more and more coming. TH is qualified for WCA. Yumiko has to go through the wild card, and Remo, last words belong to you.
All right, guys, amazing how many of you have tuned in today on such an early morning. Well, some of you, of course, from other parts of the world. Anyways, I hope we'll see you guys again here on twitch.tv/backtowarcraft for more Warcraft action. We have a stacked year here ahead of us, or end of the year for 2016. Lots and lots to come. Until then, take care.